Well, hello there. Welcome back to Grandma Ray Don't Play, and I'm Rachel. So I would like to show you how to make heavy cream sweet potato pie. Heavy cream sweet potato pie for your Thanksgiving meal. Okay? Okay, so why don't we get started right away, shall we? And by the way, if you like the video, please give it a thumb up. Share the video with others, so maybe they could see how to make them a heavy cream sweet potato pie for Thanksgiving. Okay, and subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. I'd love to have you. Okay, so let's get started. All right. Okay, so be careful not to over mix your whipped cream. So that's why you see me checking, okay? Now when you see peaks is like little mountains. So see, this is a peak here, right here, right? And watch this. See, it's not falling off the spoon or anything, right? If it wasn't ready, it would run off really fast. You can see that's holding. It's a peak, okay? So, and if you over whip the whipped cream, it won't come back. So that's why you don't want to over whip it. Alright, so we're going to put this on top of our sweet potato pie. Now we're going to have heavy cream inside and outside the pie. How about that, huh? A different twist. Okay, so I'll see you when the sweet potato pies get done. Thanks. And by the way, this is for Rosa Lewis. She asked me to make a sweet potato pie, so I'm making my version of heavy cream sweet potato pie. This is for you, Rosa. Okay? Alright, so let's do it. Let me adjust my camera. Okay, so I have here 2 large sweet potatoes. It was this size each that I cut in half, so I have 2 of them. And I cut them in half. I washed them first and then I cut them in half. Okay? Alright, so now this is my pan. I'm going to actually bake them in the oven until they get tender. Okay? And my reasoning for baking the sweet potatoes for the sweet potato pie is when you boil it on the stove, it does work, but you end up with the potatoes watered down, because sweet potatoes is water itself, and then when you put it in water, it's saturated in water. So I don't want to do that. I want to try to leave the water out of it and let it just bake just as it is. I am going to rub some grapeseed oil on all sides. And the reason why I cut it in half, because it was so big, I wanted to cut the time down for the baking, okay? That's the purpose of the cutting it in half. If you have smaller ones, you won't have to do that. Okay, so you see what I'm doing? Or maybe you can't see. Let's see. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. Okay, so I'm just rubbing the oil on all sides. I have one last one to do for you to see. Okay, so I rubbed the oil on all sides. So now they are all lubricated. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a tiny drop, I would say maybe 2 or 3 ounces of water on the bottom, just to cover the bottom. I don't want it to even go up on the potatoes or anything, and that's just to make steam. And then I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil. I'm going to put it in the oven and bake it on 400 until they get soft. And my guess is we're probably looking at maybe 40-45 minutes, something like that. That's my guess, but we'll check it after 30 minutes, okay? Alright, so let me let you see me put the water on. I have to wash my hands. I hope you guys are all excited about Thanksgiving and you already did your invites. You know who's coming over to your house. I hope you have a lot of fun and catch up on a lot of conversations. Alright. Alright. Okay, so this is a 6-ounce cup glass, and I filled the water halfway, but I'm only going to put 3 ounces. So you can see, I got it half full, but I'm only going to probably use half of this half. Okay, so let's see. I won't know that until I start pouring it in there and I see how much water ends up in the pan. Okay, yeah, I only use 2 ounces probably of water or less. Okay? Alright, let me just let you see this. Okay, so you can see and if you don't have grapeseed oil, you can use olive oil or whatever oil you do have. Okay? Alright. So now we're just going to cover it with aluminum foil to lock that steam in. So this is what we look like once the foil went on. Okay. Alright, so I'll talk to you in 30 minutes on the heavy cream sweet potato pie. Alright. Okay, so our sweet potatoes are out the oven. They actually baked for 1 hour. Okay, on 350. So, sorry, on 400. So, they were pretty big, so then they're all ready to make our sweet potato pie. But at this point, I'm gonna just let them cool off so I can peel them, and then after they cool down a little bit, then I'll continue for us to make the sweet potato pie. Remember, it's gonna be heavy cream sweet potato pie. Can't wait on that one. Okay, so listen, let me give you the word of the day. And, okay, so the word of the day is on Thanksgiving. Everyone you meet, greet, and see and enjoy their time, please have some kind, encouraging words for them. Okay? Just think of something positive that you like about them that you can say to them to make them feel good. Because that's a day of love and sharing and caring. And so you want to just bring that positive energy to everyone that day. Okay? See if you can do that. And when you do that, you are going to get some encouraging words back as well. Okay, because they're going to see you as loving and kind. Alright, okay, so at this point we're going to wait until our sweet potatoes cool, and then we'll come back at that point. Okay, alright, talk to you in a little bit. Hey guys, this is about 3 hours later after I cooked the peach cobbler. And so I'm ready to have me some. And I just wanted to show you the cobblers because it was hot when I ended. And now I can show you. So I came back to show you, okay? Here we go. Okay, so... oh, let me adjust the camera down. I'm sorry. So this is the cobbler in the bowl, okay? And I want to show you the cobblers. See? That's why it's called peach cobbler. Okay? And now I can take a taste so you can see. And this is whipped cream I have on the top. Mmm. Mmm. When you bite into the cobbler, it's soft, doughy, sweet. You're gonna like it. That's why they call it peach cobbler. Okay, I just wanted to come back and show you that. Just that. Thank you. Okay guys, our sweet potatoes have cooled. I put them in the refrigerator for about an hour and a half. And so now they're nice and cool. And now we're going to mix it in the Ninja. If you don't have a Ninja, you can mix it with a hand mixer. Okay, or what other device that you may have that you usually do your mixing with. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put it in the Ninja now. So remember these 4 halves equal the 2 potatoes that we had, right? Okay. I have my heavy cream. This is, remember we're making heavy cream sweet potato pie, okay? Alright, so I'm going to start out with a half a cup first. This is a 1 cup. I'm only using half right this second. A half a cup of heavy cream. And then I want to add cinnamon. Let's go with about 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. 1, 2, it's about 3. 3 tablespoons of cinnamon. And I have some vanilla extract, invitation vanilla extract. If you have pure vanilla, you may use that. Okay, that's about 3 tablespoons. I also have a half a stick of melted margarine. A half a stick. I'm going to put that in. I melted it in the microwave. Okay, and then I'm going to add 2 heaping tablespoons of flour. 2 of these. Okay, that's 1. 2. Okay? That's to thicken it up. And then I'm going to add some baking powder. I got to get another spoon. Okay, I'm just going to put a teaspoon of baking powder, a leveled teaspoon. You don't need much of this because the heavy cream is going to make it rise. Okay, and the last thing we're going to add is our sugar. So I'm going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. Now if you want to, you can use regular sugar, sugar substitute, whatever you like, but I'm using brown sugar. And always pack the brown sugar down to get your level cup. Not quite. Okay. I think we might be good. Need a little drop more. Okay. That's 1 packed cup of brown sugar. Alright, we're going to put that in. Okay, so we have it all in. I'm definitely going to need some more liquid. I can see that now. But we're going to start with this. I'm going to put the top on. Remember, the Ninja is very loud. Okay, let's give it a start. I'm going to hit mix. Okay, let's check it out. Okay, we're right at the top and it didn't mix completely because we need more liquid, as I knew. So I'm just going to push it down and then we'll add our other half a cup of, whipping cream. Okay, I'm adding my other half of whipping cream. Now I can't mix it too long because heavy cream will turn into, what I'm trying to think of. Heavy cream will turn into whipped cream. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, so I'm going to take this down. I'm going to clean this up and I'm come right back with the pie crust with you, okay? Alright, 1 second. Okay, it came 2 in a pack as Mrs. Smith 2 9-inch deep dish flaky pie crust, okay? So it comes 2 in a pack. Here the 2 are right here. And they come frozen. I leave mine in the refrigerator the night before so that they're nice and soft and they're not frozen. So I'm going to put them in the oven now on 350 just to give the crust a head start on the browning so that when it finishes cooking, the bottom part of the crust don't taste doughy, okay? So I'm going to put that in probably less than 5 minutes because the stove is already heated up. Probably anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes, okay? I'll show you when I take it out and I'll bring you right back. Okay, so you can see our crust is out and it's not brown, okay? It's just warmed up so that it starts the heating process so that this part is a little more firmer, okay, when the finished product ends. Okay, so this is how much we yield from our 2 sweet potatoes. Okay, I took it out of the Ninja. So now I'm just going to fill the 2 pie crusts. I'll push it up here so you can see. Okay, alright, so let's start filling it. And always taste your batter. I tasted it, mine is good. So to see, before you stop mixing, so that you can see if you need to add more cinnamon, vanilla, sugar, okay? Now the sweet potatoes was, I believe, 79 cents a pound, and my total cost was, I think, $2.25. So it cost me $2.25 for that. The pie crust, I believe, was $2.99 maybe. Okay, so we're up on $4.25 around there. Okay, and then the heavy cream, that was another probably $3. And I only used half, so we'll call that $1.50. So I'm just spreading it so that you can see what I'm doing, so that it covers all the pie crust. That's what I'm doing now. So I would say $6 we're all in on, and we have 2 pies. This is one. And now let me just spread this one. I'm just pushing all the pie to the edges evenly. There we go. And this is the second one. Okay? Alright, so I'm going to put them in the oven, and I'm waiting on the edge of the pan for the crust around the edge of the pie to get a brownish color. Okay? And then we should be done. So I'm gonna put them in, and then I'll time it, and I'll let you know how long it took. Okay? Alright, so we'll be back with the heavy cream sweet potato pie. Alright. Okay guys, so the name of the sweet potato pie is heavy cream sweet potato pie because we have heavy cream inside the pie, and now we're going to make heavy cream to go on top of the pie. So this is how you make whipped cream. Okay, you buy heavy cream, or it may also say whipping cream. You can use either one. Okay. Alright, so I have about a half of a container here, and this is 1 pint. So I have a half of a pint. So I'm going to pour that into the Ninja. Now if you have a mixer, you're going to pour it in your mixer, and you're going to put it on the highest speed you can. In my case, I'm going to put it on boost, because boost is the highest speed that I have here, that I believe I have. So boost is the middle button here. I'm going to add 2 packages of sugar substitute. Okay, you can add, which equals 2 teaspoons. You can add 2 teaspoons of regular sugar, or whatever sugar sweetening that you want to use. Okay, I'm going to put the top on. Okay, and we're going to let it whip. Stopping it to see what's going on, to see how far in the process. Oh, we have whipped cream. You see that? There we go. So I'm going to put it in a container and let you see. 1 second. Okay, so be careful not to over mix your whipped cream. So that's why you see me checking. Okay. Now when you see peaks, peaks is like little, like mountains. So like, see, this is a peak here, right here, right? And watch this. See, it's not falling off the spoon or anything, right? If it wasn't ready, it would run off really fast. You can see that's holding. It's a peak. Okay? So, and if you over whip the whipped cream, it won't come back. So that's why you don't want to over whip it. Alright? So we're going to put this on top of our sweet potato pie. Now we're going to have heavy cream inside and outside the pie. How about that, huh? A different twist. Okay, so I'll see you when the sweet potato pies get done. Thanks. Let me give you the word of the day while we're waiting on our heavy cream sweet potato pie. Okay? The word of the day is the view. The view. The view could be a nice scenery of water and the beach and just peaceful moments. The view could be anger, resentment. The view could be it's going to be a better tomorrow. The view could be you're hopeful and you see it and feel it. The view is up to you, okay? And even if it's a cloudy, rainy day, you can make up your own view in your mind because the view is within you and within your eyes. That's the word of the day, the view. Oh, make it what you want. Okay? All right. So I'm still waiting on the sweet potato pies to cook. I just checked on them. The crust is still not brown yet. And they've been in there for about 15 minutes. Okay? All right. So I'll be back. Thanks. Okay, guys. The sweet potato pies are out. Let me let you see that. Oh, boy, boy, boy. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Will you? Huh? Ugh. Whipped cream sweet potato pie. Wow. Let me let you see that up close. And here's the other one. So we're into it for about $6 and we have 2 pies. So that comes out to $3 a pie for homemade whipped cream sweet potato pies. Wow, beautiful. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to let that cool down for a couple of hours and then I'll come back and put the whipped cream on there so that you can see the contrast, okay? Alright, but for you it'll be a few minutes, but for me a few hours, okay? Alright, so see you then. Okay, guys, the sweet potato pie is cool enough for me to put the whipped cream on it. So let me do that. So I'm going to cut one. There we go. And we have our heavy cream that we made. I'm going to add that on top. Guys, look at that. Will you please? Oh, my, 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 my. And let me get a thumbnail. Oh my goodness. Nice. Huh? cool thumbnail. Okay, so let me taste for you. Okay. Mmm. Oh wow. Really, really, really good. The sweet potatoes, you expect that taste, right? Because it's sweet potatoes. But the creaminess of the sweet potatoes is what's surprising. It's not as firm as it would be if I didn't add the heavy cream. And the cream on the top, oh, so good. Oh my goodness. I hope I don't eat this whole pie tonight, I'm telling you. You guys have got to try that. It's a different take on regular sweet potato pie. And that heavy cream just helps it to be fluffy. And you know how sometimes when you make sweet potato pie, it's watered down because maybe you boiled the potatoes or the water, it's more water in it than you expected. Well, that heavy cream solves that problem. Okay? You know, my mother made sweet potato pies my entire life. And unfortunately, I never learned how to make sweet potato pies from my mother. And when she passed, of course, I was craving for it, right? And it took me years to perfect that, to get it to taste like hers. This is definitely a reminder of my mother. And this is for Rosa Lewis. Rosa Lewis, this is for you. I have delivered on the sweet potato pie. Okay, check out the links below. Give it a thumb up if you like it. Share the video and subscribe if this is your first time on my channel. Check out the links below and God bless. Bye-bye.